Assalamu alaikum. You are listening to Radio Sada Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir. I am Ibn Salam with Kashmir Update. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 3 more Kashmiri youth, raising the toll to 5 during the past 24 hours. The fresh extrajudicial killings were perpetrated during a coordinated search operation in Patsir area of Sopore town today. 2 other youth were martyred by the troops in Srinagar last night. It is worth mentioning here that the fascist Modi regime has stepped up its state terrorism to eliminate the Kashmiri youth during FAC encounters, particularly after New Delhi illegally revoked Kashmiri's special status in August 2019. Senior Indian police officer in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Vijay Kumar, has admitted that more than 100 Kashmiri youth have been killed this year alone. The Al-Party's Hurriyat conference spokesman in a statement issued in Srinagar said the fresh spree of brutalities unleashed by India has brazenly exposed its claim that the situation is normal in the occupied territory. He made it clear that the people of Kashmir were rendering innumerable sacrifices for complete freedom from Indian bondage. APHC leader Bilal Ahmed Siddiqui said, "The way India is maligning pro-freedom leadership shows that it is not willing to resolve the Kashmir dispute." People's Alliance for Gupka Declaration at a meeting in Srinagar today passed a resolution reiterating the demand for restoration of Article 370, 35A and full statehood of Jammu and Kashmir. Addressing a press conference after the meeting, the spokesman of the group, Muhammad Yusuf Tariqami, said the group deplored that the Kashmiris were being humiliated and warned India that this may have dangerous consequences for New Delhi. The BJP burnt an effigy of PDP President Mehbooba Mufti during a protest in Jammu. The protesters demanded a case be registered against her for warning Modi regime over its actions in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir by referring to the futile use of brute force and debacle of foreign occupation in Afghanistan. Najmuddin Khan, a renowned freedom activist and nephew of martyred Tehreek-e-Hurriyat Jammu and Kashmir chairman Muhammad Ashraf Sehrai, passed away in Muzaffarabad today. Al-Party's Hurriyat Conference AJK chapter at a meeting and Hurriyat AJK leader Altaf Hussain Wani in a statement in Islamabad paid tributes to liberation leaders Advocate Mushtaq Ahmed Wani and Dr. Abdul Ala on their death anniversaries. In India, a 32-year-old woman was gang raped by 14 people in Bihar's Gaya district. In another incident that occurred in Maharashtra, 7 members of 2 Dalit families, including 2 women, were badly injured after a gang of Hindus tied them to wooden poles and beaten them to pulp. Fascist Indian government, hell-bent on erasing every symbol of Muslim past, whether on ground or in the pages of history regarding India and the Jammu and Kashmir, took another step forward by deleting a whole paragraph of a section on a government website describing the Mughal Empire and covering Indian Muslim culture and heritage. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening to Radio Sada Hurriyat Jammu Kashmir.